The Mexican-American War. Explained in the mid-19th century, two young nations, Mexico and the United States, stood on a collision course. The U.S. was surging westward under the banner of manifest destiny, a belief that it was America's destiny, even its duty, to expand coast to coast. Mexico, meanwhile, had only recently gained independence from Spain, 1821, and was struggling to hold its vast northern territories. In 1846, the tension erupted into a war. By the time it ended, Mexico had lost nearly half of its territory, and the U.S. had gained the lands that would become California, Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, Nevada, and more. Background: tensions build. 1836. Texas, originally part of Mexico, declared independence. The U.S. eventually supported it, especially after the famous battles at the Alamo and San Jacinto. 1845, the U.S. annexed Texas, angering Mexico, which never recognized Texas independence. For Mexico, this was a theft of land. The two countries disagreed on the border. The U.S. said it was the Rio Grande. Mexico claimed the Nueces River. President James K. Polk, a strong believer in expansion, sent U.S. troops to the disputed zone. In April 1846, fighting broke out. Polk declared that American blood has been shed on American soil, and Congress declared war. The war had three main fronts. 1. Northern Mexico Campaign General Zachary Taylor, future U.S. President, led troops into northern Mexico, winning key battles like Monterrey and Buena Vista. In California, American settlers launched the Bear Flag Revolt, briefly declaring an independent republic before U.S. troops arrived. 3. Mexico City Campaign. General Winfield Scott led a daring amphibious assault at Veracruz, the first in U.S. history, and then marched inland, fighting through strong resistance to reach Mexico City in 1847. The U.S. flag flew over the National Palace. Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, 1848. In early 1848, Mexico agreed to peace. The treaty's terms were staggering. Mexico ceded over 500,000 square miles, nearly half its territory. The U.S. paid $15 million in compensation, far below the land's value. The Rio Grande was officially recognized as the border. This reshaped the continent. Overnight, the U.S. reached the Pacific Ocean. Why it mattered. The war was a military success for the U.S.